don't like how you put slimy and horny as your last two.
Slimy, horny, and milk are all my last words.
You got something? Are you
No
pregnant?
correlation. No correlation.
What's up, yes? Welcome back to an interesting discussion. Sometimes take it away, Toro. Run.
Wait, what did you have to say? Take it away, Tarun.
Thanks, AI Snoop, for that wonderful introduction. This is, as he said, an interesting discussion sometimes. We're back with the regular boys this week. That's Harsha, Christian, Haran, and myself, Tarun. Today is going to be a bit of a mishmash type of episode. We have a bunch of random things to talk about. And also, we're going to play Mad Libs with the AI voices that you just heard.
Mhm.
So that'll be fun. That'll be at the end of the episode. Make sure you stay tuned in for that.
Dude, that sounded
but just-
pretty real to me. I thought we got him on Cameo or something real quick.
Bro, you think we got the funds that those facilities?
Dude, that shit's so expensive. For like, cause like I watch like YouTubers like pay like random footballers. They pay them like a fuck ton. Like not even like big time like names just to like say random shit on their video.
Yeah.
And we can do that too, thanks to you, the listeners.
Harsha, it's not the ad yet, bro. It's okay.
Yeah, if you guys want us to give you shout outs, personal shout outs, hit us up on Cameo. Or you can definitely find us.
Only
Yeah.
fans.
The day someone pays us to send like a video message is the day that we end this podcast for sure, bro.
Why would we end
Why?
it there? Or should we
That's,
keep going?
that's how you make more money.
Supply and demand, though. Like if they hear us every week,
Leave them when they want the most. That's when we-
exactly. Yeah,
fair enough.
yeah.
Fuck that, we'll take the
Business.
bag, bro.
Business.
What the hell?
Speaking of bags, Harsha, I heard you had something to say.
I'm not a bag. But yeah, I guess I do talk about this wedding stuff a lot, but there's something that happened over the weekend. For the
Another
wedding,
one.
my parents are trying to like improve our house for the wedding when people
Mhm.
so when people are going to come and stay with us next year. So we got like a patio done and got some furniture for that. And then we started planting trees in our backyard because our backyard is connected to somebody else's back. It's like the backyard of the house across the house behind us, basically, right? So we don't have like our own.
Yeah.
So my dad's trying to make like a natural fence with just trees, basically. So we got like 4 trees. We got a dogwood tree. We got a magnolia tree. We got.
Wait, is your neighbor okay with this?
But yeah, my dad had to get signatures from like our 4 neighbors to allow us to do this. So
Oh wait, I thought you like had your own like plot, but like it would just be like there's no fence between it right now, right? So like I thought it was just like you're planning it on your side of like
yeah,
whatever
it's
that
on
line
our
is.
side, but you still have to get permission.
Yeah,
like,
but
for
like, if it's
example,
like a big ass
Oh.
tree, it's still gonna be like interfering with like.
yeah, it'll still
neighbors.
grow on their side a little bit, right?
Okay, gotcha.
Also, like even for our basketball hoop, we had to get permission, so it's not just.
Oh wait, what?
Yeah,
Really? So like the ball will be going to their driveway.
yeah, or like the sound, I guess, of the
What?
crazy
Little-
dribble moves that I do and stuff. I have no
That's just what I
idea,
said.
but like
Shout out-
for
shout out
anything,
homeowners.
yeah, for like any single thing, we had to do that.
Damn.
Damn.
But yeah, so one of the trees, like me and my dad had to get most of the trees because to pay somebody to do that is just an extra like couple $100 for no fucking reason.
Yeah.
So we don't have a van anymore. We sold our van, so we just had like my car, which is a Camry, and he has a sedan as well. So we took what's this Pilot to Costco. We're like, oh, we'll fit this tree in here. It's not like it's not a big tree. It's just a small tree that grows.
How does
so,
a tree fit better in a plane than a car?
I was gonna say, what's the pilot say?
Sorry.
So we get to Costco and this tree's they said it's 30 gallons. I don't know what that means to you, if that means anything at all.
You
but
bought a
it's
liquid
heavy.
tree, bro?
You
You
put
got-
liquid
you
in
got-
the car?
you got
That's
finesse.
crazy, bro.
Wait, actually, like how big are these trees? Like in reference to you're 5'7", right? 5'8". So like how is like it's taller than you?
It's
Wider
30
than you?
gallons.
Yeah,
you know, isn't it?
yeah. I'm about 5 gallons.
Hey, but what about
Uh,
the trees?
It's bigger. It's taller than me. It's bigger than me, but it ain't on a JJ
I knew you
solid.
Wait, but like no, but I know I get it's bigger than you, but like how big? Like 8 feet, 10 feet, 6 feet.
I can handle it.
Wait, what are we talking about?
Dude, wait, how many
Uh,
gallons are your penis?
How much wood?
Moving on. I think it's like a couple feet taller than me. So
Oh
like
my-
Haran's height probably.
Like
And then
what?
width?
Yeah, like a Stanford tree.
What about girth?
So a couple inches. Wait, what? How much?
A couple feet taller than me. So like your height, right?
I'm 2
basically.
feet taller than you.
Yeah. You tall, man.
What the?
What
No,
the
it's
fuck?
like 7. It's like 8 feet, I think. But
Oh
I
yeah,
can't
that's like
really
my
t-
height.
it-
Yeah.
Yeah, it's tall.
Yeah.
It's not that wide. It's probably as wide
Mm.
as Tarun.
It's all about how you use it.
Oh, so very wide.
Um,
I didn't know you got a tree
So-
with a dump.
so we were like getting the Costco guys help to like carry this tree to our car, and then he was like, "Wait, what kind of car do you have?" And then my dad was like, "We brought a Pilot." He's like, "Nah, it's not gonna fit in there," because the tree, the leaves and stuff would stick out, and also like the soil would get everywhere. And since now our
Mhm.
car, we decided we didn't want to do that, but we decided that after we got to Costco for some reason. So apparently, you can rent pickup trucks from Home Depot. I don't know if you guys
Mhm.
knew that. Yeah,
I knew
so, really? Oh, I just
Yeah.
didn't know that. But we did that, and then that was fucking scary because I wasn't driving. My dad was driving, but he's never driven a pickup truck before, and it's just really big, obviously. But I don't know that you can
What's
have like
the ride?
you can have 3 seats in the front, and like my dad was like had to like turn his whole head to see both mirrors. Like it was just he's not used to it, so like we were very very slow, and we had to drive the pickup truck to our house, drop off the tree, bring the pickup truck back within like an hour or hour 15 minutes. So like we barely got it back in time. before we
How
had
much
to
was
pay
the
extra.
rental?
$20 for
Crazy.
an hour.
But you had to
Which
fill
isn't
the
terrible.
gas.
Nah, we didn't have time. My dad was like, I don't want to deal with like figuring out where the fuck the button is to open the gas thing for this car. Like he just let them do it for like whatever $6 a gallon, which is like expensive. But the guy just checked the fuel before and after, and he was like, "Oh, it's full. It's the same." So he didn't charge us anything.
Nice.
Oh.
Why did your dad decide against like a normal fencing in the backyard?
Oh, it's a good question. I don't know.
Expensive,
I think he. It's
Yeah, it is
expensive. It's like $10,000 to get like a fence and everything.
Ooh.
Um, and I think he wanted like trees in the background in general because it's kind of dead out there
Mhm.
with the patio and stuff. Because if you put the patio and then the fence around it, our backyard just looks smaller than it is.
That's
Mm.
So yeah, that's the main reason. So we didn't plant the trees. We just brought the trees back to our house, and we got someone to do that. And this guy was telling us that he's done landscaping for like a lot of people in the area, and he's done it for Bradley Beal actually too in
Oh,
RG3. So he talks to Bradley Beal's manager and his wife, so that whenever he wants, he can get like tickets to Wizards games, like courtside tickets. So one time, Bradley
Courtside
Beal-
tickets?
yeah. So one time he got courtside, and like Bradley Beal and Kyle Kuzma came over and like signed his kid's jersey, and like gave him
Wait,
shoes
that's
and like shit
sick.
like that.
What the
Yeah.
hell?
All because he puts fucking trees in holes.
Oh, I can put trees in holes. Dude, that's kind of lit though.
Yeah.
Insane flex.
And so yeah, one of the trees I mentioned was a magnolia, and apparently the magnolia tree smelled really nice. So yesterday, my mom was sitting on our deck and like noticed there's like a lot of bees flying around her, so she came inside. And then later they just looked in the backyard and they saw a bunch of bees just on the magnolia tree. When I say a bunch, it's not like 5 or 10. It's like hundreds of bees. It's totally
Hundreds
fucking
of
disgusting. So I think we'll put. It's hard for me to like describe it to you guys who are listening. So maybe we can post a picture when we post this episode. But I can show them 4. All of those things are bees.
Oh my god.
Yo, you're gonna have a
Dude, that's.
hive.
I think that's more than hundreds, bro. That's got to be 1,000.
It
They're
was
so small.
gross.
Like there's ones that you can't even see under there. You know.
So this branch like was actually upright, but the bees weighed it down that much.
Jesus
God.
Christ.
Yeah. So
What the
that
fuck?
was fucking disgusting. So we're actually gonna, cause the poor tree, it's fucked. Like the branches are like, you can see like white marks where I don't know, bees, they don't bite, but it just looked like bite marks on the whole like tree branch and everything. And my parents are like, when this tree grows and like produces flowers and stuff, it's gonna be really annoying if bees just come here. So we're gonna remove the tree and get another one.
Damn.
But yeah,
You have pictures of the
That's
backyard, like with the trees in it.
no,
Yeah.
because all the trees are kind of tiny, so it doesn't look that how it would.
What's like the time? Like, how long till it like fully grows out?
Years.
I have no. Yeah. We should have honestly
Yeah.
done this like when we moved here to have like the effects.
But I'm saying like
but-
by the time people come like next year, will it be?
oh yeah, they said it'll look decent, but not as well. Like not like what you would expect for like a full tree, but
True.
it'll look better than nothing. Yeah. It increases the value of the house anyway if they decide to.
Mm.
So don't get a magnolia tree if you ever want to plant trees in your backyard. A
Why do
happy
you like
Earth Day.
bees?
What if you're a beekeeper though?
Mm.
The Bee Movie.
You like jazz?
One time I was climbing something when I was younger, and I just at the top of this fence I was climbing, I think there was a beehive, and I broke it myself. I got stung everywhere. I got stung on my ears and shit. That's the most painful bee sting.
Was that like a definitive statement or like?
Yeah. Everywhere in your body. Everywhere in your body. I think your ears are the worst.
Do you ever watch? Rod, do you ever watch Chris Spoof? You ever watch Chris Spoof?
Chris Move, yeah.
Yeah. When, like all we played 2K, be like beasting and feasting. That's what I just said. Beasting.
Give this guy a manual. Yeah, I got stung by a bee once, and it was painful. It wasn't on my ear though, so I
so
can't
it's-
I can either conform or deny.
You can't
if it's
complain.
if it's the worst, if that was the worst experience, but I did cry afterwards. Cause I learned I was taught when you're younger that if you stay still, a bee won't sting you. I don't know who taught me.
I think that's a bear.
yeah, that makes more sense.
Bears don't sting.
You have to draw a circle around yourself or something.
Yeah. Anyway, I was just staying still. It was like during a Halloween parade. I was dressed up as a Power Ranger, and then I got stung.
Oh, were you the yellow Power Ranger?
No, it was red.
Oh, they probably thought you were a flower then.
They're trying to pollinate. Yeah, that was unfortunate.
Did I tell you guys my bee sting story?
I don't think so.
Oh,
Maybe.
okay.
Well, there's no story really. Actually, I just got stung on the neck. Well, I was a kid. I was like 6 or 5. But it was like a summer day, and the balcony door was open, and a bee came in, and then I felt something weird on my neck. So I remember like touching around my neck, and I felt like fuzzy. I was like, "Oh, what's that fuzzy thing on my neck?" And then I pulled it off, and it was a fucking bee. And I was like, and then I started crying and shit. And my parents.
Why did that like this happen like last week?
We don't have a balcony anymore.
Oh, okay. Fair.
Darn.
Yeah, so that was that. It was definitely weird. Like I can still remember the sensation of feeling the bee. It was
Wait, did it hurt,
very
though?
fuzzy. Yeah, I mean, I actually don't know if it hurt that bad or if I was just a bitch at 5 years old. So.
I think I had like a bad reaction to mine. I had to- I went to
Yeah,
the
some
doctor.
people like when you get stung by a bee. Some people get like really, really bad reactions,
Yeah.
and some people are like kind of okay with it.
Yeah.
But there's no. That's gonna be the poll question this week. Have you ever gotten stung by a bee?
I thought majority would have at least been stung once. I would think so.
Yeah, but not everywhere has bees, right? Or does everywhere have bees?
Bees
That'll
are
be next
everywhere.
week's poll question. Where are bees?
The bee month. To be or not to be?
Didn't we have a quote about bees a while ago?
Probably.
We've probably had a quote about nearly everything. I wouldn't have it any other way.
Speaking of trees,
Wood.
yes, that is also related to this story. Actually,
Oh.
quite related to the story, if you ask me.
The hell
is
is
the
the story?
I'm intrigued.
So this past weekend, well, I guess we're recording this on Wednesday. Yesterday was my parents' anniversary, which was Tuesday, and then this past weekend, which was Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
So descriptive you are.
You can tell days of the week.
And the rest of the days of the week are Monday.
I just want to know how your parents' anniversary has to do with wood. I want to see where you bring this from.
Okay. Okay. Okay, yeah. So basically, it's my parents' 30th anniversary. So we're celebrating this past weekend with the family. And for like Friday and Saturday, we kind of just got like food and chilled out and hung out together, whatever. And then Sunday we went to Lake Anna, which is like 2 hours away from Nova. It's like, I guess, near Fredericksburg, I think, something. I think it's down south. That's all I know.
Yeah, I think more like central than Fredericksburg.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Yep. Yeah, so basically we went to Lake Anna. We rented a boat for the day, and it was super chill. Like, we got on the boat. The guy was super nice. It wasn't actually that difficult to drive or anything. It's essentially just like one stick that you push forward and backward for acceleration, deceleration, or reverse. And then there's a wheel and whatnot. So we're on here for like 2-3 hours, and we're just driving. We went up all the way down one side of the lake, and then we came all the way back around, and we did that like 2 or 3 times. And then we're like, oh, we got some pizza, so we're like, oh, let's like just like anchor down somewhere, bunker down, whatever, and eat the pizza and like play cards and chill or whatever. So we go into this cove, and there's this gigantic fucking log, and on the log there's like 2 or 3 turtles, or at least there was originally. We're like, holy shit, that's fucking sick, like live turtles, and Mans was like chilling. I saw one like dive in. I was like, damn, that's
I like
dope,
turtles.
actually. That is dope though. Like you don't see turtles, generally. So like so we park up in this cove, and it's like the depth of water is not that deep.
Depth.
Yes.
It's not that depth.
And we're just chilling there. Everything's all good. We threw the anchor. Me and Praneeth threw the anchor over. And so we're just chilling.
Which is that? Oh, never mind.
Sorry. We're chilling, whatever. And then on the way out, basically from the cove, like after we're chilling there, I'm not gonna blame my brother, but I'm gonna blame him because he won't hear this anyway. But like he put the propeller back in the water to like go again. I guess he didn't realize like the depth of the shit, and also the fact that there was like logs, like right there with the fucking turtles.
Did you turn the boat into a wood chipper? Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah, the propeller. It definitely didn't sound right, bro. The propeller broke. The propeller fucking broke. And my dad was like kind of yelling at him at the moment, and he was like, "Oh no, we're fine, bro." My dad's like, "No, dude, fucking lift the propeller. It's literally broken." We lift it up, and like, there's no blades on the propeller. It's essentially just like a circle of aluminum.
Shit!
Like they all fell off. The turtle left. He left a log. And so then basically we had to drive back at like before we didn't even touch full speed because that was like way too fast. Yeah. But even at full speed, it was like half of the speed that we're previously going.
Yeah.
With the broken propeller, and we pulled back up, and then the guy was like super nice, the boat guy. My dad was like, "Yeah, there's so many logs we couldn't even see. We couldn't even see the logs." And then my brother's like, "Yeah, I think we hit a log, so the propeller's like broken, etc." And the guy's like, "Oh man, we just got her fixed up recently," something like that. And then,
this happens every time.
And then he like, there was like another like boat worker guy like around there, and he's like, he yelled at him like, I don't know what his name was, but he looked like a Marv from like Home Alone. He's like, "Hey Marv, we need to order another propeller." And then my brother was like, "Yo, how much is a propeller gonna cost us?" And then he's like, "It's gonna be like $250," which was like essentially the cost of the rental of the boat anyway. So just doubled it straight. And I was like, "I'll split it with you, Praneeth."
Wait, Marv said that? Or?
What?
Oh, you said
No. But the dumbest shit was, so like, I don't know if you guys ever rented boats or not, but he said there's gas stations on the side of the lake, and you're supposed to fill it up before you bring it back to us.
Oh.
But we didn't fill it up because we're like, oh, the propeller's broken. We just go back. As soon as we got back, I was like, oh, this is nice. Like, we didn't have to fill up the thing, the gas, And then the guy, like, as soon as he saw the propeller, he's like, "Oh yeah, I'm just gonna take the boat and pull up around. Like, can you meet me at the gas station so I can take your credit card and buy gas with it?" And on the way to the gas station,
ran out of gas.
It was like a full tank pretty much. So we thought he wouldn't notice, but he did. On the way to the gas station, Mans did like, and I couldn't see why, but Mans did like a fucking 360 with the boat like twice. Like, I guess it was a 720. Oh, we're like, what the fuck? This dude's just doing tricks on the gas station. It turns up, and then as soon as he parks the boat up next to the gas station dock thing, he throws over like a fucking log. And he's like, oh, no wonder. Like, he's like, I see what you guys mean, basically, about the logs everywhere. Obviously, he thought, like, you know, it was just randomly in the lake.
Yeah.
Like, but he just picked up a random fucking log and he threw it over. I don't know. It was just super funny.
Is that a lumberjack? What the fuck is going on?
I don't know.
So this guy was doing tricks to waste gas. So
Yeah,
that's
obviously.
obviously
Yeah, I guess so. So yeah, that was that. That was a very long-winded story, which I feel like really didn't have
Very
like
long.
a great punchline. But I mean, there you go.
What would you do?
Yes. Shout out the turtles.
You know what wood makes? Wood makes paper. You know what paper makes? Paper makes cards. And Tarun, you also have a card with you. You know, we got a great running gag. I don't know what to call it exactly, but we got this deck of cards that are on thrust onto Tarun at the Christmas time. So we're gonna just continue that theme, that game show. I don't even know what to call it. It's just basically a couple cards. So what you got?
No, it's
baby?
more than 2 cards.
This is such a shit episode. Very good joke, though. Very good.
W.
All that to say is basically, let me clarify what the fuck you just said, because he said
Yeah,
thrust,
Christian
and I
just
don't want
said
that type
something
of
for a
slang.
minute that made no sense.
Hey,
Haran got me couples connection cards for Secret Santa this year with the podcast, which are basically, it's just a deck of cards that have different questions on them.
To help
And
us
so-
become more intimate in our relationship. But
Indeed.
carry on.
I feel like
Usually
I
they're
covered
like-
all of those bases, but okay.
Usually they're like questions like, oh, like, how did you,
Fuck.
what's the best thing I've ever done for you?
For me.
But
But we don't like
We-
those.
exactly. So the question I found was, if social media didn't exist, how would your life be different?
I feel like I would be less informed on things because I feel like that's my main way of, like, news, I guess. Like
Yeah.
current events, I guess. Maybe that's the best way of staying on top of it. I would say like maybe during college and like during high school, I used it way more as like actual social media and like interacting with people. Like now, I don't use it like that, so I don't think I think it would have impacted like how I interacted previously, but like if it were to just go away like now, it probably wouldn't change like a ton. But it would, I mean, I also think it's healthier if you don't have like, I don't know, personally I go on like Instagram, Twitter, Reddit. I don't even go on Facebook anymore. But there's just all these things or TikTok, I guess, TikTok.
Mm-hmm.
And like I guess you could count YouTube as social media. I
Yeah,
don't know.
YouTube for
It
sure.
depends. It depends like what you classify them as, but yeah, it I think your development, especially at our age where we were like teenagers, social media started becoming like really big. So I think maybe I personally feel like I got overexposed and I just use it so much that now I just don't want to use it anymore.
Would you count Messenger and iMessage as social media as well?
No, that's messaging.
Okay. But you're
But-
being social on media.
What's media?
A medium
Medium
is a
is
form of communication.
Oh, we get it, bro. You're a comms major. Oh. But yeah, I think you can't classify like texting as social media.
Okay.
Yeah, because if you count texting, then you can count like phone calls.
No, I guess. But would you would count video calls or no?
I would count video calls as well.
You wouldn't?
Are you or you're not?
Well, if that's the definition that we're going by, then video calls, phone calls, calls.
Okay, fine. Texting is separate, but what about like, FaceTime and
Yeah,
those things?
that's not
That's
social
fine.
media.
That's fine. Okay. What about like Zoom?
That's like the same thing as a FaceTime.
Yeah, but like, so what I'm trying to say is like,
He's going
If-
through all the things that he uses and see what he can eliminate.
yeah. Like, I'm just trying to say, like, will we still have this podcast if there's no social media?
Oh, we would be able
I
to
guess.
share a podcast. Or we would, but actually we wouldn't.
Like-
so we would have to like text people about it or like It would be harder to share a podcast. Yeah.
Yeah, but Harsha, don't think about it just like what you use now. Like, think about how you used all this stuff like previously, and like I guess
Like we essentially met over social media, Harsha. I didn't really know you until social
Haran.
media was important.
I called you, man. didn't pick
What did you
up.
call me?
Huh? Okay, so for like not counting all those things, then my life wouldn't have changed that much. I would use my phone less, but that's pretty
How
much
about your
it.
Snapchat streaks, bro?
I would use my phone less, like I said, but other than that, it wouldn't change at all. Like,
I think my high school experience would have been a lot different if social media didn't exist. Especially like Facebook and Twitter. I guess like how active I used to be on like Facebook and Twitter back then, like it would have been a lot different. But like these days, I use Twitter a lot, but I use Twitter a lot for like sports and like news outlet more than like me ever like expressing anything on my own.
Yeah.
So I feel like what are you smiling? What happened?
he's just being Drew, man.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I feel like right now it wouldn't have that much impact on my life personally, but it definitely would have changed a lot about high school.
Drew, you seem like a big Instagrammer guy.
Yeah, I think I don't know. I want to say I don't think my life would have changed drastically, but if we're counting YouTube and if you're counting YouTube, I feel like that's a huge thing that changed my life.
But I
Because like
think,
that's how I learned how to
like-
take photos. That's how I learned fucking like math and shit. That's how I learned a lot of shit.
Like 1+1 or like advanced math.
More advanced stuff, you know,
Okay.
like the Indian men tutorials that are actually goated.
Yeah,
But like, I think for YouTube examples, right? Like, I think you would still get the video part of it. You just probably wouldn't get like the comment section and like that kind of. I feel like uploading a video isn't social media, but like all the interaction that goes around with the video itself. Like, do you just upload a file of a video? I mean, you're just giving out stuff, you know?
so same thing like with Spotify, you would still listen to music, but you can't see what your friends are listening to.
Yeah,
Or
it's like
share
it's
playlist.
more of an isolated
I
like
see.
thing.
But
Okay.
we're counting
Then-
TikTok as a social media, though, right?
Yeah, but that's because a lot of their stuff goes. I mean, like, I guess you could still upload.
I guess
Or,
like,
like,
there's a
Vine.
difference between like tutorials like on YouTube than like a TikTok, which is like meant to like engage, like you just engage with like community. And
Yeah,
stuff
because I feel like
That's fair.
Vine and TikTok, they were like meant to create this like
community of like people.
yeah,
and,
like especially since they were targeting such like young people. Mostly.
yeah.
Um,
You can think
So-
of like a tutorial on YouTube as like something like you'd play like in a classroom setting to like teach kids about something. So it'd be a little bit different.
Okay. Then
But what about the YouTube you guys? What about the YouTube you guys just watch for fun though? Like, would you
Yeah,
count
like that would be different. Like I guess like we watch the Sidemen. Like you wouldn't. That would be like considered social media. I would assume.
I think it depends. Like for like Simon Sundays, say right, where they do all this huge production and whatever. Like I feel like that is still like if you take that one thing like as itself, you like just that video. You don't go like look at all the links to like, oh, you're gonna go on Twitch or you're gonna go buy their merch. You're gonna go follow them on Twitter. I feel like you have to take them in as like an isolated experience, like it's all individual to where. Because I mean, like it's like when you read books before, or not you, when the olden days people would read books and they would like follow characters or like follow authors, right? So like there was no social media for that, right? There was just like
Yeah, but like these
Uh,
guys are like putting on like YouTube personalities too. Like these aren't like their real self. I
I
mean,
mean,
they
yeah,
are.
but
But
I
like,
mean, but then you can talk about movies or TV shows. Like that was before social media too, where people would put on characters to like entertain.
I guess yeah.
that's-
Like what? How then? Why is YouTube considered social media then?
Oh, I think it has to do with like all of the comment section and all of the like engagement that goes on outside. That's what I'm saying. Like the experience of YouTube.
So you're saying like
It's
if someone's
different
not
than, like, the
talking
video.
to the if someone's not talking to the camera like per se and like Like if it's like a vlog would be considered social media, but like a skit is not social media, kind of.
No,
Or
I'm
a
saying that.
documentary.
I'm saying more.
Like I think once you're talking to a camera and like you're like talking specifically to a person, like watching your video, that's when it becomes social media in my mind.
And I'm saying that I think that a video, no matter its content, is not social media. The social media portion of YouTube is where it gets into where the share button is, where the subscription notifications are, where like you hit the bell, where the comment section is, where the likes and dislikes. That's the part of it is social media. Like uploading a video, it's like, do you think Vimeo is social media? No, people just upload videos and then it stays there. You know? So
I don't know what's Vimeo.
Vimeo is just another website where people upload videos.
Like Dailymotion.
Yeah, like Dailymotion.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But I don't know if I agree with that. I feel like that's not necessarily true. I think because you think like a vlog, right? You're making a vlog so that someone else can like watch what you're doing in your life.
Yeah.
Essentially, that's like what it is. So,
right.
like,
But so what's the difference between that and like if you FaceTime somebody and you just are on
because
the phone with them all
you're
day?
not specific. FaceTime is like a call that you're having with someone specifically. This is like you're putting out for like the general public to watch. Because like once you're putting it out to the general public, that's pretty much making it as like a social media interaction.
Okay, so if you make a movie off of vlogging, is that social media?
A movie out of vlogging?
So like if you get like Hollywood level production and you do it vlog style and you release it in theaters, is that social media?
I would have to like see what that movie is like. I don't really know what. Like,
but I mean, I'm just saying you're just saying that it's social media because it's on YouTube and it's in that format, right?
It's in that format where like you're specifically addressing your audience, and once you're like talking to your audience, I think you're pretty much making it as a social media thing. Like when you're specifically talking to an audience, but like if you're putting like a skit, like there's so many YouTubers that just do like short-minute skits, like that could be easily put on TV because like that's not really. Like you're not talking to an audience; you're just like putting on like a short-minute play, essentially. So I feel like that wouldn't be. I mean, like this is like getting away from the point, but I just feel like that's kind of like how I would distinguish what social media is and isn't.
Maybe we should have had this. I should have said this at the beginning, but I looked up the definition of social media, and it says websites and applications that enable users to create and share content, or to participate in social networking. So I feel like the distinction between YouTube and TV is that users can, like anyone can upload to YouTube, but not everyone can upload to TV. That's
so
what
YouTube
makes it social media, I guess. Yeah.
Well, too bad we already took up the poll question with the bees, but let us know what you think about the debate. Whose side are you on?
What
Heaven
do
or
you
hell?
guys think about that?
Generally, I agree with Haran, but fuck you, so I'm on Christian's side.
Yeah, I agree with Haran. But like going back to the Facebook and Messenger thing, like you're creating your social network on Facebook and then you're talking to them on Messenger.
Yeah.
Which is just that what Tarun said, basically. So I think there's like a really, really thin line with this stuff, and it's all like connected now. So, but I was just curious, for your screen time on your phone this past week, I don't know, Haran, do you have this too?
Yeah, I think I do.
What was like your most used app and how long were you on it?
YouTube. 16 hours. But most, like, I talked about this before where, like, I watch YouTube, but I'm not actually, like, watching it the whole time. Like, I'll probably, especially, like, when I'm in bed or trying to go to sleep, I'll, like, just flip my phone over or whatever and just, like, stop watching.
Yeah, my shit's fucked because it says yesterday. Well, it says today I was on YouTube for 20 hours. In total, I was on my phone for 23 hours, 19 minutes.
Oh. It was just
yesterday.
on all day.
Yesterday it says I was on YouTube for 24 hours. What the fuck does that? What? How?
You're on the grind, bro.
Look at the bars, man. The bars just like it's a big bar.
Damn, where is it?
Okay, well, YouTube runs a lot of ads. So while Fran's figuring out what his screen time is, we're going to run our own. We'll be right back. All right, everybody, welcome back. Haran has figured out that his most used app is.
Well, so I'll do like the last 3 days each top one. Yesterday was YouTube. The day before was Candy Crush, and the day before that was Prime Video with a total of 5
Prime
hours.
Video?
Because I fell asleep. I fell asleep to watching.
Psychopath. Yo, I don't know who you are, man. This man falls asleep to Prime Video.
What are you watching on that?
I was watching Suits, and all the seasons are on Prime Video, so I fell asleep.
Bro, and the other day, Haran said he watched the first season of Suits. What was it, 9 times? Is that what you
No,
said?
I watched the first 2 seasons of Suits at least like 25 times.
Nah.
Like, that's not even an exaggeration of the facts.
You are.
That show is not that good, bro. What?
I don't know. I always like liked it, and then like I just liked the first 2 seasons a lot. I mean, I recently just watched everything like full on from the first season to the 9th season.
Oh, even the Ava
Hassington scene. Yeah, I
yes.
got through that one.
You
I did
pissed me
skip a
off.
lot of sections.
All right. To get to her to calm down.
I
we're
die
gonna
on that
do-
cliff, bro.
Okay.
First 2 seasons of Suits, some top television. I will die on that cliff. I would say like it's a top 10, 15 seasons of TV.
Didn't ask.
Okay, so to calm things down here, we're gonna do the ad libs again, Mad Libs.
Oh, my screen time app. If those were
Oh
curious.
fuck! I thought you said already. God damn it!
He's the one that asked the question.
This past week was messages for 3 hours and 23 minutes,
3 hours of
Damn.
messages, fam?
and the whole week.
Oh,
Oh.
that's not that much.
What?
Yeah, you don't use your phone at all, bro.
Yeah, I don't. I average like 4 hours a day on my phone. So
Damn, what do you do all day? What's the daily life of Harsha?
it's not that fun.
You know, just planting trees, helping the environment be better. You know, saving the earth.
One tree at a time.
Okay, I'm glad you interrupted me to tell you that you use your phone 4 hours a day.
You piss him off.
No, he can piss on me. Anyway, so we're gonna do the Mad Libs again. You guys, if you don't remember, we did this before with who was this guy's name? Joe Buck, and we did it with some rappers. I think.
Did you do Stephen A? Or no,
Yeah, we tried. With
We
Stephen A,
tried.
but it didn't work that well. But yeah, we're gonna do 2, maybe 3. I've cleared some voices so that we don't have the same troubleshooting as before. But we will start off with give me. Oh, this one I already picked out the ad libs too. This one's called New Olympic Sport, and I need you guys to give me a noun,
Chocolate.
an adverb. Okay, I'll do it random. Cool. A number.
3.
So dead.
A plural animal.
Oh,
what?
Turtles.
Mm, an adjective.
Horny.
Slow.
What you say, Horan?
Yeah. Okay.
Say
He said
horny.
horny.
Yeah.
Okay, random number is -8. Okay.
What?
Noun.
Is a noun a noun?
Sure.
Don't say noun for don't say noun.
Oh.
Milk.
A random verb ending in S is Stokes. A random adjective is hawk. HOC.
Oh, like
Ad
ad
hoc.
hoc?
Okay.
I didn't know that was an
Habuk.
adjective. Is that was it an adjective?
It's an adjective. Okay. Give me another one. Because there's 2, not because we're replacing it.
Slimy.
I don't like how you put slimy and horny as your last 2.
Slimy, horny, and milk are all my last words.
You got something to, are you
No
pregnant?
correlation. No correlation.
Verb ending in ing.
Boning.
Dingaling. Oh.
Yo, all right, hold on. I'm gonna need you to calm down. Let the others get involved here. Verb ending in S.
Dingalings.
That's not.
Dingerlings.
Okay, well. All right, the random one is tweezes,
Okay.
and random adjective is vital. A noun is
'Harsha, you go.
A person, place, or a thing.
10 points of Gryffindor.
Blender.
Oh,
Interesting.
I'm in the
noun.
blender.
A random verb ending in ed is finalized, and give me a length of time.
Eons.
3.
Bricks.
3 of them.
3 eons.
3 ons.
Let's go with SpongeBob.
I don't know if I want to hear SpongeBob say boning. I don't know if I'm ready for this.
You did this to yourself. You boned yourself.
Well, try to say milk like SpongeBob would.
I can't sound like SpongeBob, man. I don't have the voice.
Harsha. Say milk like SpongeBob.
I already talk like him.
So you could have just said milk.
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 Gary.
That was
Did
pretty
he ever
good.
say milk? I think I never heard him say milk.
Do they have
Yeah, they
milk
don't
at
have
the
milk
bottom of
there.
the sea?
They don't do milk.
Only Sandy. Because she lives in the dome.
Did she
Okay.
go home though?
All right, due to some technical difficulties, SpongeBob gets sent to the gulag because he couldn't read more than a sentence and a half. So we have Daffy Duck,
Ah.
Nice.
injury replacement.
Now, this year to the Olympics is the sport of chocolate tag. People differently compare this sport to that of the 3-minute relay. The sport is played where 4 turtles are run in a standard chocolate with voicemail action. That's in separate horny rooms. Each of the team members on a team is given weight words on a milk. The timer stops when the hot player on a team picks up the chocolate to leave a voicemail for the slimy person running the first
Slim.
word on the milk as the event progresses. And each person tweets one word from their milk until finally the final person has left a voicemail for the hot person. All of the words
Okay, well, he ran out. I
It
think
sounds like he's spitting in my ear.
I love the in separate horny rooms. That was nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, he said horny pretty perfectly.
Yeah.
He also said
Yeah.
slimmy.
I think I'm gonna need to find shorter ones because they just run out of breath, or the AI just doesn't know what to do. So I picked this one just for Harsha.
LeBron James.
This is the Runaway Bride proposal ad lib.
Oh.
So give me an adjective,
Destroyed.
a noun,
Death.
a number,
1.
a noun.
Dead.
Yo, are you okay?
You are dead.
One
Runaway bride.
adjective.
Dying.
Are you okay, bro?
Is
Verb.
dying an
Just trying to-
adjective?
Think of a theme.
Verb.
Is dying? Oh, dying is a verb.
No.
But something
Is
no,
dying
something
adjective?
is dying.
Dying. adjective.
Everything is dying.
I don't know if you can say.
I think it is.
I don't know if you can describe yourself as dying.
Yeah. Look at that dying flower.
How are you doing? I'm dying.
No,
How are
look
you?
at that dying flower. You know, I think that works.
Oh, okay.
It also could not, but,
But I guess
whatever.
it's ing though. I don't know. Fuck it, whatever.
A verb. Don't say dying.
They're like, okay. Tie
What'd you say?
Like dying. Like dyeing a shirt. But not dying a person.
Okay, I'm just do a random one. Disturb, like, even though that sort of fits.
Disturb.
Yeah.
A noun.
Coffin.
Jesus Christ, bro! What kind of fucking? All right, give me a body part.
Penis.
Okay.
Wait, what's about the runaway bride?
Oh, vagina.
Yeah, he's running.
Oh, no, you
oh,
can-
she's running away because of the groom's dying penis.
And finally, an adjective.
Estranged.
Oh.
Mm.
This is gonna be a hell of a story.
It's gonna be like the dying groom led the dying bride to destroy her
dying.
death at the dying.
Everyone was disturbed.
Everyone.
This is for everybody. This is this is going to be a GTA character that was picked by not me, but we found him.
Who's
Take it
picked
away.
by?
It was just not me.
Okay.
It was, well, we were going for somebody with an accent. So that's what I was
It's
tasked
gonna be
with.
so bad.
Why'd you make this hella like sus? Bro?
Hey,
It is kinda
'cause-
sus.
yeah, it is.
It's an Indian accent.
Yeah,
Was there an Indian guy in Simpsons?
yeah.
No, what was the name?
Apu.
Apu.
Look, I guarantee there'll be destroyed times. I guarantee that at some death, one or both of us is gonna want to get out of this dead. But I also guarantee that if I don't ask you to be dying, you'll disturb it for the rest of my coffin. Because I know, my penis, you're the estranged one for me.
Banger end line.
Yeah, that's kind of a bar. Harsha.
I know in my penis.
Wait, can we do one where we pick like a voice and all of us send a sentence to Christian, and we have to try to guess who wrote what sentence
Okay.
for that voice?
Yeah, that could be the last one. But Harsha, how much do I have to pay you to make that your vows?
I don't even think I get to say anything, do I? In the
No.
Indian wedding, yeah. So
Oh, can you just yell that?
just randomly?
Yeah,
My estranged penis.
you're the one for me. All right, yeah. Yo, pick a famous voice because I'll have to find it, make sure it works.
Okay, so for the final round, which I guess this wasn't in a game before, but well, someone's gonna win this. We each sent a sentence to Christian, who is going to plug in our sentences to Mickey Mouse. And the theme we have decided for our sentences is the circus, and Christian's gonna play all of them, and then we'll decide which one is the best, and they'll win.
Nothing.
Yeah, absolutely fucking nothing. But respect though, because this was very difficult to make anything funny. But I didn't even achieve that. I don't think mine was funny. I think it was just fucking stupid. Haran seemed really proud of his though.
I did. I was pretty proud of mine. I really flexed my vocabulary.
Vocabulary. Wow, you really expanded that one.
Indeed.
What a dickhead.
Okay, now
What the fuck?
no, you can't read it. It's not fun. It's not. You can't read it. 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 These are gonna be random people. You gotta guess who said it. Did.
The poem was not very funny. It was Punta Bay.
Can we get that in English, please, Christian?
Wait, can you spell it right? He might say it right if you spell it right.
No, I tried to spell it right, and it was worse than that. So that's why I had to change the spelling in order to try and make it work. I tried.
I think that won already, bro.
Yeah, that wins. That wins.
Comparison to mine, bro. What?
The possibility on display had me pondering about the festivities with Harsha later that night.
Oh, you nailed that one. Let's go.
Yeah, you said that so
Let's go,
well.
Mickey.
Oh no, stop it, Pluto. It can be a circus act.
Wait.
Reload the thing.
Oh no, stop it, Pluto. It can be a circus act.
Oh god, mine is so.
I went to the circus and they shot me out of a cannon, but then I died.
What the fuck? Yo, play it again.
I went to the circus and they shot me out of a cannon, but then I died.
That was the whole story in one sentence.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful.
I wish they said Christian one properly.
Yeah, honestly, it's probably better that they didn't. For my sake.
Wait, you should say it. So I don't think people will understand.
Oh, I'm not gonna say it, bro. What the fuck? But if you know, you know. You know? Don't you know? If you don't know, now you know, brother.
I feel like mine won on plot.
Realism. Yes.
Harsha's won on intrigue,
Imagination.
imagination. Haran's won on
Realism.
Execution,
Oh.
and his vocabulary. And Christian won.
He won.
And for that reason, I'm out. But we're all out because we're all out of time. We hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, make sure you check us out on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube, LinkedIn, Elon Musk's new social media that is Twitter. He said he tweeted out today he's gonna put cocaine back in Coca-Cola, so this country's gonna be a better place. We hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to hit us up on Instagram at An Interesting Discussion. You can see all of our awesome guests over there. We got tons of posts weekly. I get at least 3 weekly. Tons of stuff coming out on all these different platforms like YouTube and TikTok and wherever you can find us. That's gonna wrap it up for this week. We hope you guys enjoy, and I'll see you next week with a dope guest. All right, bye guys.
Bye.